Guys, sekarang kita lanjut quest lagi. Next quest. Almost.
Come and have a good look yourself.
You've got it.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Ooh. We know that whatever the Osfun told us to try posing as Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're well, given all the people that come through here
Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to...
Of course. Especially, many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful... you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is...
Those students...
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been...
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions in Port Orm, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection.
They're called Ain el Akhmar.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Aramites in Port Orm, they're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern.
Wait, did you say 500,000?
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left...
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And shading... So, what's your plan? Wait! Didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you... Oh, all right. This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat some...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh!
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick...
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion.
Huh. All these guys talk about...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what...
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the student say Aramites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What?
Oh! Sorry! He must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little. As you can see, members of Ain al-Akh, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a...
So, you mean the traitor?
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions and create the merciful... But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King, mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Si Alhaitham sih.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you
I told you the other day. I wish to...
Ha! The boss made it perfect.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was that.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would will. Also, a word of advice.
What did...
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for...
Mr. Ayman, there appears to be fewer staff in the... Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, plus he seems to know a lot about... He went that way! After him!
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you... Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have some... Since you tore through their scam right in front of them...
Who exactly are you two? And a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah!
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for... Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup...
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier.
So, since you were happy to...
You were willing to part with 500,000? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something.
We know it's connected to the Academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremite...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell it...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it, anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which
That's amazing.
it's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, they were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul, but despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will all over the past century, a wide variety of meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be, well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your with our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer it. You're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. She's guarded against people from the Academia because I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have questions.
Why?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look.
Try inspecting them with elemental.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration using elemental sight is merely a stop.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here's the Mora. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch door. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory bot. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want. Okay, then we have a deal.
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the...
What a unique palette.
Following the paper got us...
Ronak, these two want to...
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our horror fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that That's the right answer. But eating Hara fruit...
Would you like your Hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Ormos ne?
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant. He ran that way. Look, he's over there! Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from... Here, over here. You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some Hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else...
Oh, very good. Think... Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, but it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were... Paimon's not sure if that's supposed... I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might... So that's why it's your first time here. But don't worry, I won't ask too many. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in... What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology. Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert? Or how about... with this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture Ooh, now this sounds 2 million Mora, and it... Whoa! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's... All right. Let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Elemental side.
We'll take these, please and thank you. My, oh my. You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for... Excellent! And then please... hold on a second. Paimon thought we... Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsule's over here. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why? Hey, we're getting a capsule worth. Well, anyway, the more's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next...
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has...
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Mach...
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom. When we heard that the Academia had lost something...
In that case, you're on the... A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the debt.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it doesn't...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because, as you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late. But there's my personal finances, and I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge. However, there are those who they adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains...
So you kept hounding them because they were...
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined, so I've been sabotaging their business to force them. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice. The winning brigade will not, unless I know whose hands the divine... Dory is the most reliable source of information.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory?
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information. If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll...
Alhaitham, before you go...
You two want to try using and doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit...
So guys, itu mungkin segini aja untuk sekali. Bye guys.